Looks like we have the mysterious Venus of Willendorf. Dated between 24,000 and 22,000 BCE, also known as the Upper Paleolithic period. Her small size of 4.4 inches indicates a need for portability. She was most likely carried on the person while traveling or searching for food. Her small feet also suggest she was not meant to stand, but rather be held. Typically, they were small, portable clay figurines. Most notable are her lack of facial features and appendages. And bone ivory carvings. The works mainly included simple but realistic stone and clay animal figurines. Also, some carved stone statuettes of women, referred to by scholars as Venus figures. These small figures, her reproductive regions being the most detailed, such as her breast, stomach, and pubic region. To worship the female form's ultimate capability, which are creating, birthing, and nurturing a child. The goddess of ideal beauty and love. Given the title Venus because it was assumed she was created in the image of Venus. While her origin and purpose remain a bit of a mystery, it is safe to say that Miss Willendorf was truly worshipped. Okay, that's all the time we have for today. Next week, we'll dive into Paleolithic cave paintings.
Worshipped? How? No face, no name, no identifiable features, and yet you're supposed to feel worshipped? I can't help but feel offended by this. I can feel my inner feminist rearing her freshly cut and perfectly styled head, worshipped. Really? A Venus? A goddess? Are those supposed to be compliments? She doesn't have a face, for Christ's sake. And should I be surprised? No. Minimized to nothing but body parts, an ideal anatomy, an ideal beauty, another faceless victim of the male psyche, like so many others, and I can't help but wonder what your favorite color was. And if you liked the cold or warm weather, if you jumped at thunder or reveled in its roar, if you got insatiably hungry on your period, where your favorite place to gather food was, and did you like to watch the sunset, and did you gaze up at the same moon that the rest of us do? What were all your little idiosyncrasies deemed too menial to capture compared to your breasts? I would have loved to know you, to pull you into this century, and to dress you up and do your makeup, to show you all the best movies and best movie snacks, and stay up late talking with you about love and loss and all the other valuable knowledge we've collected throughout our life. And I want you to feel empowered and whole, a woman with a face and with hobbies and dreams. And truly, I would dread explaining that despite all of this, some may still see you as a body, a reproductive vessel, faceless. I hate to say you wouldn't be worshipped now either. No one would take the time to study your form and delicately carve out the coils in your hair. No one would sand each of your curves, sculpting your soft edges into a gritty stone. No one would care to make you just small enough that they could never have to be without you. And no one will revere you in this way except maybe a pervert or an artist. And I suppose in that way you were worshipped, not diminished to your anatomy, but instead exalted for your power to create and support life, a goddess, an ideal beauty, meant not to stand and not for display, but for cherishing and protecting, for holding close to oneself, a votive to a woman's strength. I would be lying if I said I didn't wish for you to be seen for your intellectual and emotional strengths. But at least you were seen. And I cannot help but take offense to the way someone chose to depict you, but I cannot say it would have been done any better today. I supposed in that way it's the context of this day and this age that makes you objectified and sexualized and offensive. And I would have loved to worship you too, as a woman, as a human, as an artwork meant for safekeeping, but I cannot keep myself from feeling offended by what you represent today.